Hi guys, and welcome to the Steel City Slamboree Wrestling Podcast with myself, with myself, Leo, from the Wrestling Retrospective, and my brother Ewan.
And I'm from Sheffield.
Hence Steel City.
Hence Steel City, yeah.
Not, is it Pittsburgh?
Yes, Pittsburgh's the other one, but not our one.
No.
We don't know Britt Baker.
Thank God, actually. I've heard terrible things about her, but... So yeah, in today's episode, it's kind of like a end of year. It's not like a recap, it's just
year in review.
Thoughts on the year,
Yep.
things specifically like rest of the year, matches of the year.
Yes.
I will say, because of my other channel,
Yes.
my wrestlers of the year here
Yeah.
will be the people that I had originally in mind
Okay.
before I started looking into things.
Yeah.
So it's pre-research.
Okay, yeah.
So then like it's probably the purest form of what
We've had
who I
some
thought.
real struggles with the wrestler of the year this year.
It has. To say the amount of moaning that happened this year, there's been a lot of good wrestling.
You zone in on your list and then you figure out there's someone else here that we're missing.
You kind of write a list that gives you a field of people.
Yeah.
And then you look into those people.
Yeah.
And then you rank them based on whatever stuff, and the list gets completely...
Yeah, especially this year. There's no outliers. There's no standouts. I feel like last year, like Cody was a pretty obvious choice.
Swerve was a very obvious choice.
Swerve was an obvious choice. They kind of stood above the rest quite nicely.
Yeah, Tony Storm had a very good year last year.
But this year you can't, because I think if you look at like sort of the big WrestleMania win and going forward from that is John Cena, but John Cena was part-time and there were obviously parts of that people didn't like. And then in AEW the big win was Hangman, but after he won, not a lot actually really happened with the belt.
Before he actually started, before the Owen,
there wasn't a lot.
He wasn't a lot. He started the pay-per-view year by losing to MJF. So
you've got the two. Usually, when you look at wrestling, you go for the Royal Rumble winner / WrestleMania main event winner, and then the All In main event winner.
Yeah,
those are sort of the guys you expect. But
you kind of look at Double or Nothing and All In, Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
Yeah, but it's been a lot trickier this year.
Yes.
So, anyway,
but overall,
yes,
what are your thoughts on 2025 within the wrestling? Because I'd probably say this year has been the most you've been involved. And
I've watched more wrestling this year than any other year.
I'd say so,
and I think that's just a growing trend throughout the last few years. Really, I think. There's a really easy way to put it. I think 2025 is better than 2022 previous, back to about 2009.
Okay.
I think it's better than that 13 year. Maybe 2011,
2016,
maybe 2016. That's fine, but it's not as good as 2023 and 2024.
Yeah,
which I would argue are two of the best years since
sliced bread,
ruthless aggression.
Okay.
2016
was a very good year.
I think there are parts of that year that people forget about.
It was all WWE.
I think people forget about WrestleMania 32 was a stinker, and that was that year. I think so. A lot of the good stuff happened sort of SummerSlam and then after.
The draft afterwards. As soon as we drafted.
So you forget about the stuff that came previous, which wasn't as good. But I see what you mean. As a year and a whole, I think most people are going to say it sucked.
Yeah.
And we disagree.
Oh, absolutely.
There are plenty of things to be happy about. Do you want to list some of the things there are to be happy about this year?
I mean, because most of the hate goes towards WWE.
Definitely.
My head immediately looks for the positives in WWE.
Yep.
The US Open Challenge.
The US Open Challenge. The US
the
title
United States Championship
as a whole.
In general.
Yeah, very
fantastic.
good. It started low and finished very high.
Yes. As much as people want to absolutely poo-house it, the surprise Rumble win of Jameson Uso.
Yes.
Was a nice surprise.
Joshua Fatu. Yeah, it was.
It was one of those things where it's like, yes, in my heart of hearts, especially being the age I am, of course I wanted Cena or Punk to win.
Yeah.
But having our first surprise Rumble winner
in a while,
not be the person that is
ever.
Easily predicted to get it.
Yeah.
Like other than like Edge, who wasn't supposed to be back by the time. Cena, of course, wasn't due back for well after WrestleMania.
Yeah. But they're main eventers though, yeah.
Yeah. Like this really was probably the most shocking Rumble winner ever.
Because they don't really use the Rumble to elevate a talent up to the main
it's
event.
Normally Rumble is for the main eventers and then Money in the Bank is for the
elevation, I think the pay-per-view run for WWE from Royal Rumble to WrestleMania was still 2024 level.
Yeah.
I think it was still really good. Royal Rumble is a great pay-per-view, whether
you like the winner or not. In the moment, the Rumble is the best match of the year.
The Rumble was a very good match. Very good match. The Women's Rumble was good. I'm not very keen on the winner. Personally, I don't think Charlotte did a lot with that.
I'm not going to lie to you. I find it very shocking that Roxanne Perez was second overall and then had the year that she did.
And not just second overall, she was in there for an hour and something.
It really seemed as if Roxanne Perez was going to be in a very good position come this time. And unfortunately, it hasn't was. And sometimes that is just the case. I'm not saying, Roxanne Perez should have been booked better because she's better than everyone else. Sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Exactly.
And no doubt in about, I want to say 3 to 4 years, she'll be a certified main eventer.
Oh, yeah.
Be in the likes of Tiffany Stratton stuff. Guess what you're doing? It's just going to take a bit of time.
Especially with Roxanne Perez. There is more than enough time.
She's what, 23?
I guess.
She
Roxanne Perez, I think she'll win a Rumble in a time, definitely. And, I think, 3, 4 years.
Roxanne Perez is going to be around for 10, 15, 20 years.
Because she's not just she's also like a fan more than anything. She's a massive fan, not just like an athlete who became a wrestler.
She is Bayley.
Yeah, pretty much. So I don't think people need to worry about Roxanne Perez.
I'm never going to worry about Roxanne.
And you can say a lot about, the most losses in a year, but no one remembers that the next year. But what they will remember is the fact she wrestled so much in 1 year, which Roxanne Perez did.
Yes. I think it was LA Knight that wrestled a lot.
LA Knight I think LA Knight and Roxanne Perez were the highest two, something like that. But going back to my original point, the Royal Rumble was very good. I was thinking about this the other day. Charlotte Flair winning didn't really do a lot. It gave Tiffany one feud. And that was it. One match, even.
And the thing, I'm not going to it's one of the things that I liked in the moment.
Yeah.
That crowd of elimination from Nia.
Yeah.
Really didn't help anybody.
No, I think
it wasn't very good.
No, it was crazy.
Because it was like Io, Bianca, Naomi. It was some really big hitters in there.
They did it for the moment. Yes, but unfortunately.
I fully understand. I fully get it. It's a great moment.
But no one's really talked about that.
No one talks about it. Yeah.
I don't think anyone really even remembers that happened now. So, I think
it
didn't quite do what they wanted.
The only time it's actually going to get brought up is going to be soon when people start rewatching Royal Rumbles again because the most recent one's coming up.
And there was a tag title match of the Rumble which brought back the Profits. That's fine. We don't need to talk about that match. But that was sort of a filler, but I think it played a part. Cody vs. Kevin Owens ladder match was very good. Yeah. Jay winning the Rumble. And the Rumble match itself, I thought, was one of the best Rumbles we've had.
Think about Kevin Owens in the first 2 months of the year. He had that ladder match, then had the unsanctioned match.
Was cutting some really good promos.
And then he died.
Yeah.
Well,
sad.
He didn't die. He had a really bad neck injury. He's going to be out for years.
Yeah. And then you go from Rumble to Elimination Chamber, which, for a lot of people is top pay-per-view of the year.
It's the best pay-per-view of the year for WWE.
For WWE, yeah.
You have not only the 2 Elimination Chamber matches, which, again, they are matches you cannot get wrong in the moment.
No.
They are enjoyable. Yeah. They are very good. Some of them stick out more than others. Yeah. Obviously, 2017 with the Bray Wyatt win.
Yeah.
A lot of the older ones that are all very bloody.
Yeah, they stick out a bit more.
But in the moment, they're very enjoyable matches.
Yeah.
But to start the event with the reveal of Jade Cargill got taken out by Naomi.
Yes.
And it's, as you said earlier, went off podcast.
Off podcast.
Naomi's heel turn was not a heel turn.
No.
Because she didn't do anything.
No.
Really.
It wasn't her heel turn to do.
No.
You worded it correctly. Jade attacked Naomi based on knowing
actions
that
we weren't aware of. Yeah.
That's not a heel turn. You could say that the promo with Bianca, I think she had.
Oh, at the home invasion.
You could say that was a heel, not a heel turn, but her leaning into the heel. But she's already heel. And we're not going to talk a lot about Naomi in this one because I don't think either of us have her for any awards or anything. No. But I know some people will be annoyed about that, so I think it's worth mentioning.
I don't care.
I don't.
Because also, somebody that played a really key role in the moment of Cargill, as well as Cargill herself, Bianca in the pod was a masterpiece move.
Really good.
Liv Morgan.
And she acted really well, yeah.
Liv Morgan reacting as if anyone would. She knows
it's not
she is not guilty of the actions of which.
Yes.
And yet she still put her arms up to protect herself because she knows how much of a beast Jade Cargill is.
Yeah.
Everything about that segment made perfect sense.
Yeah, I agree. And, Yeah, I mean, it's up there. I've heard some people say it's moment of the year, but it wasn't even the moment of that show, unfortunately.
No, unfortunately. The moment of the year was, of course, the John Cena heel turn.
John Cena, yeah, we don't even need to talk about that one, do we?
We don't need to go into that because it is the greatest heel turn
It just is. It just is, yeah.
We had Sammy and Kevin.
Great match, yeah. I have to give Sammy his credit to his wrestling ability, even though I don't really like Sammy, but...
And then there was the women's tag, which no one talks about.
Not at all, it's filler, yeah. But yeah, so that's what I was just trying to say, is that the start of the year was very strong. And it died off a bit, but I don't think it was as bad as people say. And I think SummerSlam was a really good pay-per-view, so...
Yeah, I'd say, SummerSlam was definitely up there. Evolution was very good as well.
Yeah.
On the AEW side, again, Forbidden Door kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about Double or Nothing. One pay-per-view of the year.
Yeah, and it's one pay-per-view of the year for many people, and I don't really understand why.
Can we pull up the card, maybe, or I don't know.
Pull up the card. Give me 1 second.
You can talk about, because I was shocked about that because we watched that one together.
We did. It was like one of the... Me and you don't normally watch AEW pay-per-views together because he has a job. Well, so do I, but
not for pay-per-view.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was definitely a surprising one. For me, because I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was as good as Elimination Chamber, for one.
Yeah, I mean, that we had a rubbish trios match with Takeshita, Alexander, and Carl Fletcher versus Paragon.
Yeah,
which literally got put between Anarchy in the Arena and Hangman Ospreay.
Yeah, which are the highlights of the show.
Which were the two things, Hater and Monet.
That was decent, yeah.
That was, people received that very well. Mark Briscoe and Ricochet had that really bloody stretching
Really
match.
Bloody, yeah.
And everything else is kind of fine. Okada, beats people, but it was kind of a bit like...
I don't really remember that. Yeah, I don't know.
Tony Storm beat Minish Okawa, but then they became lovers afterwards, so no one really remembers that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't really get it, because All in Texas, I think, was AEW's best pay-per-view this year.
Yeah.
All Out was very good as well.
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
I'm fully expecting Worlds End to be an absolute banger pay-per-view.
Yeah, it should be good. I'm kind of liking that the card's maybe slightly smaller for Worlds End as well. I mean, they might add something. That's not... I
mean, there's 8 matches as of right now.
Which is pretty... the day off.
Yeah, we are recording this the day of Worlds End.
Yeah, and it's small for AEW, 8 matches for sure.
Yes.
But I think it's good. I mean, the Fatal 4-Way is going to be like 35 minutes, you'd have to assume. Something like that. You'd have to assume that all 3 of the Continental Classic matches are going to be like around 20 minutes or something.
Well, I think the 2
they have to be less than 20, but you'll be close.
I don't know whether the final does.
Or maybe not. Yeah.
Because it'll be for a championship.
Yeah.
So I think it's the semi-finals will be 20.
Yeah.
Also to savour the 2 that win.
Yeah.
So then they're not absolutely wrecked.
Yeah. You have to feel that Statland and Hayter will get a decent amount of time as well.
They'll be hard-hitting, hard women, slapping all kinds.
It's going to be a lot of longer matches, I think. Which maybe is not always... Because people can get kind of like tired watching, like constant long
it depends how repetitive it is, really. We also got a street fight, which is always handy.
Yeah, I think every so often you need like a 10-minute fast action thing to sort of cut up the sort of long matches. But
somebody call the Luchas, we need it.
That is their strong point.
But one of the highlights of 2025,
this massive deal which happened the day of WrestleMania Saturday, I think.
Yes.
Which I think has really positively affected WWE this year. No one's really talked about it. Is the sort of focus on lucha wrestling. I don't really.
It's so good.
I don't know how big of a fan of luchas I was at the start of the year. Probably as much as Chad Gable, maybe. But as the year's got, there's some good luchas out there. I think on the AEW side, not AAA, but Mascara Dorada is an absolutely incredible luchador. I mean, there's plenty, isn't there, really?
Penta and Ray Phoenix came in.
Yeah, I love...
At like the perfect time. They could not have timed that any better with Penta and Ray... Well, Penta and Phoenix coming in.
Yeah.
And then the AAA.
Yeah.
And then obviously you've got Stephanie Vaquer coming in as well.
Yeah,
which I know she's not like... When I see her, I don't think lucha.
No, she is. You think lucha, you think of the mask, don't you? Yeah. But that isn't how it works. It's just sort of their origin, isn't it? And it's also been the year that
Rey Mysterio got injured, so he's just been off. It's like, get in.
But Penta got it is still super over. Super over. So Penta. Yeah, he's really marketable for WWE. Yeah. So I think Ray Phoenix is a better wrestler, But I think I saw David Meltzer say this. Phoenix is the better wrestler, but Penta's so much more sort of marketable as a character. So it works that way.
So the rise of Lucha in 2025 has been fantastic.
Across
through CMML and the
AEW. So you have their competing Lucha companies, which is interesting.
We're literally 2 times feuding.
There's just two big corporations now, because obviously you've got like Ring of Honor and TNA. Sort of, they're not equals, but they are like those companies.
They're the
on either side
part to the bigger part.
And then you've got the Lucha companies. They've each got AAA and CMLL hate each other more than WWE and AEW do. So it's kind of interesting to see how that's worked out.
One. AEW and New Japan, and then WWE and Noah. Again, I know Noah isn't anywhere as big as, but they're still the ties to
It's
Japan.
the expanding of markets, so you've got that good rivalry, which you feel.
If you told me like 5 years ago, WWE are going to be working with TNA and AAR and thing, I'm like, WWE don't work with any other companies because they don't know other companies exist.
They don't even mention other companies ever,
And now it's
like, but
now I'm seeing the Mega Championship on Raw every week.
Yeah, exactly.
It's mental.
Yeah, and we're getting matches with like NXT guys, Evolve guys, WWE main roster guys, AAA guys, TNA guys.
As much as people want to moan about the current product, we couldn't be in a more variety-filled place in wrestling, which is so great.
Which I think maybe is the reason why they feel they don't need a draft, I guess, in WWE, because they've got so many different rosters. I think they do.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
but the free-flowing they can bring anyone in and move them around and stuff. So yeah,
I get that.
What should we talk about? What do you want to talk about?
Is there any big highlights for AEW for you this year?
Big highlights for AEW. I mean,
because you're like, I want to argue that you're new to AEW as in watching it consistently.
No, I would agree.
To a point where you know like exactly what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like I know like 99% of the roster now, which I didn't before. I'm always kind of a sucker for like a big heel group who cheats to win, getting undone by one babyface. I know it's happened for the last 2 years. Cody for WWE and Hangman for AEW. But I just love that storyline. I like when heels cheat to win and eventually they get done. I think that's great. You get the matches with the shenanigans. So I enjoyed Hangman's rise, although they didn't do a lot. I think Hangman versus Will Ospreay was a crazy good match at Double or Nothing. I really enjoyed Ospreay and Swerve versus the Bucks at All In.
Yes,
I think that's my AEW match of the year, I would say. But I think let's go with just Hangman's title win. The rise of Hangman and the title
face win. Again.
I really just loved like Swerve helping Hangman to win. That's just a ingrained in your mind great moment. Yeah.
It's the cinema of wrestling.
What about you? I'll ask the same question back for you.
Highlights of AEW. Bloody hell. I mean, they are like the company of the year.
They do good pay-per-views for sure.
Like, as much as people want to crap on the finish of Revolution, we also had the finish of Tony versus Mariah, which I have argued on my channel. I made a full video on it.
Yeah.
Is one of, if not the greatest women's feud of all time.
It's up there.
I think it's better than Lita and Trish because they were kind of stuck in their time.
Yeah.
Like, it was a case
the wrestling wasn't
This is the best women's feud because this is the only women's feud.
The only two that gave it a proper...
Yeah. Becky and Charlotte went on too long.
Yeah.
And they just kept...
They've both become quite unlikable.
Yes. You could say Bayley and Sasha, and I fully understand that. They've had very good... And they kind of left it alone, and then came back to it, and then they left it alone.
I did like that feud, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I would actually argue that Tony and Mariah, I think, as far as storytelling goes, because you had the turn from Mariah, which was beautiful. It's probably one of my favourite heel turns in AEW history. We then had we saw the match live, which is always helpful. For
we did. Yeah, it's interesting. I watched live Mariah's debut on AEW, not live at the place, but like when it was on Dynamite or whatever.
Yeah.
I watched Mariah's debut, and then I saw when she won the title, the Pinnacle. And then when did she lose it?
At Grand Slam.
Oh, I didn't watch that. But yeah,
but then we had Tony lose the title and she lost her mind. She went back to Rockstar.
Yeah, some good storylines there. Yeah,
and then it was like, I remember it all. And it was like, wow, my God. The only issue is they did it on Collision. No one watches Collision.
Apart from us when we have to be there to sit there and watch it.
And then they had the match in Australia, which was probably the highlight of that show.
Yeah.
And then we got the absolute, just beautifully violent match that they had at Revolution, which I loved. And is my AEW match of the
It was,
year.
as perfectly described, a Hollywood ending.
Yes, it really was. And it should have been the main event.
Yeah, definitely. AEW...
I'd say Revolution would be seen as one of the best AEW pay-per-views of all time.
Yeah.
If that match had gone on last.
Yeah. AEW have definitely missed a fair few opportunities now to have the women main event a big pay-per-view. Have they?
No, they've never done it.
No, they've main evented plenty of special Dynamites.
Yeah, Dynamites and just in general.
But yeah, never a pay-per-view. And that obviously feels like the perfect time. I mean, there's plenty that feel like the perfect time.
I would have said that also this year, I know the match didn't live up to the hype I gave it.
Yeah, but the build.
Mercedes and Statlander
definitely, yeah.
Maybe. I can't remember what the world title match. Oh, it was Joe and Hangman in the cage.
And so you could say that this feels like the progressive company isn't actually that progressive.
No, but WWE haven't done it. Right, okay, this is the thing, right?
Mm.
The thing with WWE and women main eventing is they've done it in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
But I don't really count Rhea and Nia. Because the only reason that went on last is because of Rhea.
Yeah, I agree.
The story of the match didn't earn the right to main event.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Bayley and Sasha did.
Yeah.
Like
Charlotte and Sasha did Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Probably.
Becky, Ronda and Charlotte. As well as, again, I know the match didn't live up.
But the story was
there.
Yeah. In retrospect, WrestlePalooza probably could have been headlined by Io and Stephanie, in fairness.
True.
Especially the vacant world title there as well.
Also, Evolution doesn't count because it's only women.
It has to be, yeah. It doesn't count. Yeah, they could definitely main event a few Saturday night main events as well. I know that's not as big, but I feel like you've definitely got the open chance to do that.
We haven't had a big women's match on there since Liv and Io.
No, because obviously Jade and Tiffany was a bit of a squash.
Yes.
That was the last one that happened at Saturday's main event.
We also had Chelsea and Michin, which I know was the first.
It's just never going to main event, is it?
No.
Well, not with Michin, at least. I say that, but Michin is in a world title feud at the minute, so...
I don't know how that's...
Or is she, though? I don't know. I don't think Jade is actually going to give her a world title match.
But then at the same... I was going to mention something then. I can't remember what it was now.
Mm.
The Women's United States Championship.
Mm.
I know we've talked a lot about positives, and
yes.
we want to be positive.
But there are negatives.
There is a big negative.
The Women's United States Championship.
The Women's United States Championship. And it's stuff like that which makes me concerned about going back to 3 hours.
It's quite interesting, isn't it? Because the Women's IC title is on someone now who, is notorious for being very, what do they call it, green? Is that the word for new?
Yeah.
Yeah, very new to sort of wrestling and not as experienced or, not as good a wrestler.
The arc of the Intercontinental Championship is supposed to be the working men's title.
And but has still far outshined the US title even now. I mean, the IC title in the middle of the year and the start of the year as well, just way above.
Well, look, I mean, if you just look at the 3 champions we've had. Lyra made it into what it should have been.
Yep.
Becky was the ideal person to have it just to give it that name value.
Yeah.
Obviously, Maxine Dupree is a good story. It's a
it's a good story. Yeah, people can get behind Maxine.
Is Becky going to win it back on Monday or in 2 weeks on Monday? Probably.
I think so, yeah.
Probably.
I think so, yeah.
Because it's going to set up so AJ can take it from Becky for the second, for the second round.
That match is it on January 5th?
I think it's on the 5th. It might be on Raw.
I think there's every chance AJ shows up, but not necessarily. Doesn't cost Becky this time. Becky just wins anyway.
Yeah. I think AJ shows up after.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, the US title.
What they need to do now is stick it on a Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
I'm not saying put it on to Becky Lynch.
Is it?
It's Charlotte.
I was going to say, is it disgraceful to play out Charlotte? But no, I think Charlotte is probably the right pick.
You're going to have to... What you do is you have maybe Bliss go for it.
Yeah.
Flair does what Flair does best. Yeah. Turns on someone for taking the spotlight from her.
Yeah.
And they have some kind of Chelsea Green, Bliss, Flair, triple threat at some point. Maybe Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Actually put the belt on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of go from there. Charlotte can defend it at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And
I think they're already planting the seeds for something like that because Alexa faced Lash on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago and quite convincingly lost. And then Charlotte beat Lash yesterday. Yeah. So I think they're already going to begin sort of this thing where Charlotte keeps winning up Alexa. Yeah. And starts to realise that she doesn't need Alexa, which she doesn't, obviously. So yeah, I think that probably is the right choice. I'm not going to blame Julia. I know some people blame Julia, but it's just the way she's been booked. It's not her fault. She's done the best of the time she's had.
I want to take a theory that you had with one person that has worked out massively.
Okay.
And I'd like to apply it to Julia.
I think I know what you're going to say, but please.
I want Julia just to wrestle.
Yeah.
And then once she starts wrestling all the time,
Yeah.
people will realise, oh my God, she is like really good.
And so who did I use this theory on originally?
On your boy.
My boy.
Him. Carmelo Hayes.
The new United States champion.
Won the United States Championship last night.
Yeah.
And we obviously, I think it was 2 episodes ago, I believe, Carmelo Hayes was a massive talking point for us.
And they did what I said. I said, have him wrestle as much as possible. He's young, he can do the dates. It doesn't, it's only going to build his portfolio. So he gets put in the last time he's now tournament.
Yep.
And then after he got knocked out, he's wrestling every week. And now he's the United States champion. And everyone's happy with it.
Yep.
And that's why it'll be with Julia, because Julia's a great wrestler as well.
Yep. And then there's the thing of Trick Williams.
Yes, Trick Williams.
It just can't be a coincidence, guys.
Carmelo wins his first title on the main roster. Trick gets called up the same day.
Yeah.
And you already start to think, it could happen again.
Main guy versus sidekick.
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah. Except, in
the story
fairness,
writes itself. As long as they don't
really
have the kind of match they did at Stand and Deliver, I'll be happy.
Because the matches weren't great.
Trick has improved massively.
Trick has improved. Yeah, and I was going to say that, in fairness to Trick, he doesn't really feel like a sidekick anymore.
No, he doesn't.
The TNA...
I is a joke.
That is a joke they used to say, because he did feel like a sidekick to Carmelo, definitely. But, having the TNA World title did a lot for him. I think he shocked everyone with his heel work this year, really.
Yeah.
Because I think...
say he was so likable.
He was so likable. He was the biggest babyface, one of the biggest babyfaces in WWE. So that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, true. And then, kind of Javon's took his place.
Yeah. But Javon has offers to go to the main roster as well.
He does.
We haven't talked about this.
No, I don't think he's going anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. I think he'll stay in NXT as well.
He is Mr. NXT for this generation.
Yeah,
he is the Johnny Gargano, the Sami Zayn, the Adam Cole to a degree.
He's only that because Oba allows him to be that. Oba, that's because Oba's already looking past NXT.
He is. He's current NXT champion, but he's getting vignettes on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I can't wait. There's going to be a moment where somebody's going to be stood in the ring, all the lights are going to go out, they're all going to go green, and the most terrifying jig is going to end up coming down to the ring.
What if we find out the guy who attacked Jacob Fatu is Oba Femi?
That'd be so sick. Just to watch those two horses go at
that match would be crazy, yeah.
That'd be so sick.
I was just thinking...
Oba Femi is just dream match.
That's what I was just about to say, yeah. Same wavelength. The amount of dream matches in his path is 30.
And the fact that, and the thing is, we can talk about how the internet can negatively affect stuff.
Yeah.
The meme of him is only going to help.
Yeah, he's getting over already.
It is only going to help him.
The jig is so over.
Yeah. People are going to be jigging into the new year.
Something that I think has become more apparent with Jey Uso in recent years is an entrance can get you over.
Yeah, and this is one of them.
And this is one of them.
For the bloody crowd.
Yeah. You get the crowd involved in the entrance and your stock goes way up. Even Cody for some part.
2 to 3 years, it's just going to be a bunch of people jigging in the arena while Oba makes his way down. I think what massively helped as well on Saturday night's main event is that it was a long ramp.
Yeah,
so he just went.
He just got a full jig on, and me and Leo were in his living room, jigging around his living room. Yeah, it's hard not to do it at the same time. That's really good. So that's another positive. Oba Femi's a massive positive, definitely.
And I'm so happy that his popularity is now going to translate to the main roster.
Yeah,
set him up for success.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's.
You don't DQ a match against Cody.
Yeah.
Push Drew McIntyre on his bum, and then end up not going anywhere.
He's a future multi-time world champion.
Yeah.
I'm confident of. I've got the same confidence with him as Bron Breakker.
Yeah, I'm more confident.
Yeah. It's one of those questions. I'm going to ask yourself this: if he enters the Rumble, who the hell eliminates Oba Femi from the Royal Rumble?
Everyone. It's going to have to be a multi-person.
Brock Lesnar.
Just to see those two interact.
It's just a very. It's probably he's the man for the mission, Brock Lesnar, isn't he? Really. Yeah.
It'll be Brock. It'll be the same reaction as when Keith Lee came out in 2020.
Yeah.
It's big boy.
Because Brock will go in first and he'll batter everyone, and everyone will be lying around the ring, just battered by Brock Lesnar. Can you imagine
the moment, though, of Brock Lesnar is just around a load of bodies?
Yeah.
Lights go out, green come up,
That'd be so sick. He jigs his way into the Rumble.
He's so sick.
Although the Rumble ramp's too long, he'd be jigging for 5 minutes.
I don't care. I will jig with him for 5 minutes.
Then he jogs for so long, the next person comes out and they just run into the back of Oba.
And he just throws it to the ground.
Yeah. You get fucking Tozawa or Grayson Waller to do that.
One thing I will say, I when I do Uncut with the other guys I do, it's kind of a podcast, I guess.
Yeah.
I've suggested for the Rumble.
Yeah.
As far as number 30 goes, is wouldn't it be fun? Because I think this might happen. I think the return itself will happen.
Yeah.
But how they go about it could be really smart.
Okay.
So they have the countdown timer come up.
Yeah.
So we've already done better than Nia Jax did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he goes 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and the timer disappears.
Okay.
And then on the Tron, we see 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in a specific font.
Okay.
And it's Chris Jericho.
Yeah, that would be sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho.
So we know who it is before he even shows up, but everyone's just losing
break the walls down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I like break the walls down, but it'd be so sick if he used like Judas or like, to be fair, any like quite a few Fozzy songs he could use, I'd be happy with. To be fair, but
But you know what I mean? To have the 5, 4,
be sick,
3, everything, like so cool.
It's another star-studded Rumble, isn't it?
Yes.
Do we fancy? I think maybe. Who's saying Greatest Royal Rumble comes back to Saudi Arabia? We just stick 40 men in there or 50 or something.
It could be though. This is the
we talked about this last year, didn't we? They could do 40.
We could do 40 again, and it would not be an issue.
Yeah, and I don't think people complain about that.
No, it's a Rumble.
The only reason people complain the first time is because you're filled with just like absolute losers.
Yeah, true.
But they don't need to do that this year.
No, we have a roster big enough, and then you include NXT and all that kind of stuff.
The Saudi investors would love that.
Oh yeah, we'll pay loads of money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think they could. I don't think they will. They're stuck to their 30. It's okay. But there will be guys that miss out, and I'll be annoyed that they've missed out.
Yeah, of course. Like we do every year.
Yeah.
Like when we start putting tag teams in, it's just like we're wasting people.
Yeah, we get really like Otis and Akira Tozawa were entrants last year. Obviously, Speed replaced Akira Tozawa. But like Alpha Academy, they just like don't
no
need
offense to the Profits, but I don't want to see the Profits. They're going to be a team. I don't want to see them.
No, because they're not they're just not. There's no chance ever they're going to win the Rumble.
Yeah.
Like, there are 30 guys, not 30 guys who could win the Rumble, but like, I mean, maybe with Jey Uso's shock entry, there are 30 guys that could maybe win the Rumble. I don't know. If you want to take a shock of like, well, Oba could do something crazy.
Yeah. But there's 30 men to make a Rumble one of the best matches of the year.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes I feel like that gets forgotten about.
And we don't need to worry about eliminating big names either.
No, it's
no one cares if you're eliminating Royal
Logan
Rumble.
Paul eliminated CM Punk.
Yeah, I agree.
CM Punk is now world heavyweight champion.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
So that's why I'm saying, you make the big guys look strong by having everyone eliminated, but really, a lucky elimination from like a move like the Claymore or something where he just slings them over makes sense anyway. So
that Brock Lesnar Claymore elimination is just a thing.
Yeah, I kind of want to see it again. They can do it this year. They'll both be in it, I should assume.
That'll be sick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe Drew won't be in it. We don't really know. But
true. Maybe he might be champion. He might win the 3 stages of hell match.
I don't think he will. He's going to pick 3 stages. They're going to benefit Cody or something, probably.
Yeah, it'll be a singles match to start, and then like a street fight to second, and then a steel cage match for third.
Yeah, there'll be like 3 kind of boring ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want like a dog collar and a Texas Death, and then like a weaponized steel cage.
Weaponized steel cage. That's what Gargano and Cole did for their third stage.
Steel cage,
yeah.
Which is so good. Imagine having a feud where the 3 matches that they had was 2 out of 3 falls, singles, 3 stages of hell. Wow.
Yeah, fair enough. If you were making 3 stages of hell and you picked the 3 worst, what would you like the 3 worst be?
Submission.
Definitely.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah, that you wouldn't want to. You wouldn't want to watch that.
Bored.
So bored.
Ultimate submission.
Oh, God.
You must win by submission.
That's something we haven't seen. That's a good part of 2025. There's been no submissions matches.
No, at least not matches, no Iron Man
WWE.
matches.
Has there not been an Iron Man match?
I don't think so.
Maybe not. But there has been 2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah.
But the matches we don't like, which is good for us, haven't.
I was worried. I was worried about Moxley and Kyle Fletcher. Not Kyle Fletcher. Moxley and Kyle O'Reilly. I thought there was going to be a submission match.
Yeah.
Luckily, there went no holds barred instead.
We have the return of the ambulance match.
Yes, Alistair Black and Demi. This has to be the end.
It has to be The end.
I think I want Aleister Black to win.
Leave the feud before the feud leaves you.
This
has
to be the end of Cody and McIntyre as well.
Yeah. SmackDown needs a reset.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's what 3 hours is for.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's why they're going to 3 hours. That's why they're waiting.
That's why they're going to 3 hours. That's why they're signing Trick Williams.
It's going to be an hour.
That's why they're giving the titles to Carmelo. That's why they're hopefully taking the titles off the Wyatt Six, but we don't know about that. We can talk about Wyatt Six's year.
Well, to be fair, we kind of covered it in the last podcast, didn't we?
Yeah.
We kind of talked about how their feud with the MFTs has been really long.
Really long with little payoff.
Yes.
And the Wyatts really haven't done that much.
No.
This year.
They ruined the WWE Tag Team Championships because they were in such a good position at SummerSlam.
They really were. They really were. They're like 6 teams fighting over them.
Yep.
7 even, because Los Garza weren't even in that match, I don't think.
No, but they did win gold this year.
They did, yeah, the AAA.
They won the AAA.
Which I was happy with because I don't mind Los Garza.
No.
I mean, I prefer Santos out of the 3.
This is the thing. Legado del Fantasma has a PLE win this year.
Legado don't. That's Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro in that.
No, Legado del Fantasma.
Oh no, sorry, yeah.
It's
no.
Santos and Los Garza.
Those 3 won, yeah.
They won on Worlds Collide.
They did, yeah.
And it went nowhere, and then
literally
Santos
nowhere.
Disappeared.
Yeah.
Bring back Santos.
We're still waiting for Santos, yeah.
US Open Challenge was such a good opportunity to bring him back in.
Yeah, it really was.
Do you think Carmelo's going to carry it on? I kind of want him to, but then I've also
got
an idea.
I don't know. I don't think he will actually.
I kind of want feuds now for the US title.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I want it. I think I just. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think he's going to face Johnny Gargano maybe next week, but
a sick match.
It
2
will.
eras of NXT going at it.
Yeah, DIY going for the titles for ages, and then he just went, "No, I'm just going to go after the US title now."
And yet, Candice LeRae didn't go for the women's.
Yeah. Talking about missing people, where are the Street Profits?
Good question.
We haven't seen them
It's
since
a very good question.
Clash in Paris, I think, when they wore those dumbass fucking outfits.
Yeah.
Where are they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I want them to come back. I want them to be serious, but not like. I don't know. It's weird. I kind of want them to be like they were in the Pride or the thing with Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
But like, be around more.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
not be breaking up every year. They kind of break up.
Yeah.
But they don't.
Yeah, they have like a breakup scare.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it doesn't happen.
And then nothing happens, and then it's like, okay, well, the Street Profits again. Yeah.
There's something
okay.
to be said about a group whose catchphrase is "We want the smoke," but then don't turn up.
Yeah, to get the smoke.
Because then
they can't see.
They don't want the smoke, do they?
They can't see the smoke.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like one of those like.
I mean,
people missing in 2025.
Montez and Bianca must be like really bored at home.
They're getting paid so much.
Sat there
money
at home
to
with
just
so much
sit
money.
around doing nothing with Bianca and her fucking finger. That's
I mean, you think
absolutely.
she was like pregnant or something because they're both away for so long?
I don't know. Like the thing is, I've seen a picture of her finger. Yeah. It's messed up.
Yeah.
She's been out since WrestleMania.
Yeah. Well, pretty much WrestleMania. Yeah, she's come back occasionally to do a promo, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just like okay, there was no payoff for the Naomi thing because Bianca wasn't around. We didn't get the triple threat we thought because Bianca wasn't around.
Yeah.
It's just really weird. She did special guest referee at Evolution, didn't she?
Yeah, we're just forgotten about.
Yeah.
Because she didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to referee.
So what are you talking about?
Yeah. And then she kind of did what a referee should do, which was she kind of blended into the background, which was kind of the point. But yeah, no, it was, as I said, it was really busy in wrestling, and yet because it was so busy, people were just disappeared.
Yeah, so that's something that is like something to highlight. Less disappearances in 2026, please.
Well, the thing is, you're gonna have a 3-hour SmackDown. Let's use the extra hour to like see people.
I think let's not stick it with. Do you know what I don't like is those like pre-filmed promos in like a dark room, and they're talking to the camera about the person they're feuding with.
Yes.
Asuka and Kairi do it a lot.
Yeah.
Damian Priest does it a lot. Aleister Black does it a lot.
But
Aleister Black is different.
That's his thing.
I see. But there's those. I hate those. Get rid of those. They suck. I think because they're pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Well, actually, get rid of those and just have more good wrestling.
Weather time.
It's pretty obvious. We've seen from the US Open Challenge that good wrestling is what people want.
Yes.
It's a pretty obvious thing.
It's almost as if we tune into World Wrestling Entertainment to watch wrestling.
Yeah. And at the moment, entertainment.
What a concept.
There's just a whole host of mostly like people who were on Black and Gold NXT or NXT after 2.0 that are really, really good wrestlers and almost like, should wrestle on TV every week.
Yeah, screw Andre Chase. He's a bad wrestler. Because he was like the 2.0 guy. Well, actually, no, Bron Breakker's the 2.0 guy, but the gimmick guy is obviously Chase University.
Yeah. Okay, so one last question, because I think we probably want to go to the off the mat soon enough.
Okay.
What is your feud of the year?
So, as much as I would honestly say, it's probably the Death Riders versus AEW.
Okay.
And this is the thing. People keep going, oh, the Death Riders and Hangman. That was only like a month.
Yeah, true.
Hangman and Darby versus the Death Riders. Again, only a couple of months.
Yeah. Death
Riders versus AEW as a whole.
Yes.
Has been going on since the turn on Daniels.
Whole year, basically, yeah.
Then at the same time, you could quite easily say Punk and Rollins. I get the complaints behind it, but it was very intense at times. It did see the return of AJ Lee.
It did, yeah.
We got to see this we got to properly see this new side of Becky.
Yes.
The segments with CM Punk where she slapped him many times was one of the best promos of the year, I would say.
Yeah.
But my feud of the year is, based on reflection, and I know you're going to agree with me, is Becky Lynch versus Lara Valkyria.
Couldn't agree more.
It is. We did the trilogy thing. They did 3 matches on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
4 if you count the Evolution triple threat.
Yeah.
And they were great throughout.
I agree. And they did the trilogy when the trilogy was warranted, not just doing trilogy for the sake of it.
The Becky Stompers.
Yeah. And there were some great promos. Lyra got great exposure, and they unfortunately didn't do a lot with that.
Very good at promos.
She is, yeah. I think there was a time where they were cringy, but not anymore.
No.
And yeah, I think I agree.
Yeah, it just was.
It carried that sort of lull period between WrestleMania and SummerSlam. Yep. It definitely carried. In fact, it definitely carried that period because that period wasn't very good.
It was the best match on Backlash.
Yeah.
It was one of the best matches on SummerSlam. I know that Becky has said since that she didn't like the match.
Yeah, she didn't like it.
I actually did. I very much enjoyed it.
Yeah.
For me, it did. Again, it's another thing that you quite like that I now spot.
Yeah.
Where Becky was getting up on a table and we couldn't see Lyra behind the camera, so she just launches herself into Becky Lynch.
Just into your view and back.
It's almost as if you were watching it on virtual reality. She would come from on top of your head.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Is awesome.
It's great camera work. Yeah. Big up the cameraman.
Just Bailey. Bailey tossed Lyra the match. Whoa. Bloody Bailey. I said a lot of horrible things about Bailey following that match. I didn't mean them.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I agree.
Is that?
Yeah, I think that's probably my answer as well. Yeah,
that's fair enough.
Very interesting, and that's coming from someone who's never even when Becky Lynch was at the height of popularity, I've never been the biggest Becky Lynch fan. I was always more of a Bailey guy. Okay. But yeah, even then, still good for you.
Yeah, no, fair enough. So yeah, it's a good transition. We'll do off the mat segment, and then we'll go more into rest of the year, match of the year, underrated, underutilized, all those kind of things. In the second part, you could almost call it the Slamborees.
Peace.
Because the awards, they've won a Slamboree.
No, I get it.
So yeah, anyway, we will move on and see what our picks are for the off the mat segment. Right, so this is the off the mat segment where people can vote on stuff that we choose. We put up stuff and you choose if you prefer one or the other.
Yeah.
Last week we did one based all around John Cena.
Because John Cena had just retired. And we did Team Authority versus Team Cena. Well, that was my choice.
And I chose the CM Punk versus John Cena rivalry.
Yeah.
And Team Cena versus Team Authority won that one.
I got the most votes. So I appreciate that because I don't win many of these.
It doesn't, to be fair.
No.
So this week I thought we would do something end of year wise.
Yes.
But something that isn't like Wrestler of the Year or Match of the Year.
Yeah, it's not one of the obvious ones. Yeah.
It's someone who you weren't that bothered about at the start of the year.
Yeah.
But now you're fully invested in.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So maybe you'll get the gist of it once we start talking about these people.
Yeah, you should get,
so. But I know ours are different.
Yeah.
Because you've chosen someone from WWE and I've chosen someone from AEW, so it's fine. We haven't confirmed who our
No, we haven't.
No.
I have an inkling of who his is.
That's fine.
But yes, we haven't really.
But yeah,
confirmed.
So who did you not care about at the start of the year, but now you're like, he's my boy?
It's actually going to be she's, my girl, I guess. I don't know. It's a she.
Oh, I see how it is.
We've just spoke about her. But at the start of the year, I don't think I was that bothered about Lyra Valkyria.
Oh.
In the same way of which now, if Lyra Valkyria won the Royal Rumble tomorrow, I'd be one of the happiest men in the world.
Really?
Other people, I'm not saying she should win the Rumble this year. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I have a big investment in Lyra Valkyria. Really good wrestler, one of the best women's wrestlers in WWE at the minute, I would have said.
Yep.
Obviously, we talked about what we think is the feud of the year.
Yeah.
Or one of the feuds of the year, because you could look at Death Riders as AEW is what you said. But unfortunately, they haven't kept the investment post SummerSlam as much as I would have liked. The team of her and Bayley is a team I really, really like. Yeah. And if they won the women's tag titles tomorrow, I'd be very happy. There's lots of positives there. But I really like Lyra Valkyria. I really hope she wins a world title. Don't think she'll win one next year. But 2027, I reckon, would be a good year. And I also, there's lots of stuff to like. Wrestling, she's good. She's got better on the mic this year.
Yep.
She has an entrance that's over as well. Gets the crowd involved, and that's really good. Yeah. And I like her general bird lady aesthetic as well.
Okay, yeah. She's a good baby face.
Yeah, I think she is a really good. I don't think she'd be as good. I don't think she'd be a very good heel.
I don't think I've ever seen her as a heel.
No, I don't think she'd work. I think she does a very good sort of like, kind of relatable to me, like a sort of like awkward babyface kind of thing.
Is it described Girl Next Door kind of?
Yeah, I think that's a way of looking at it. Yeah. And she really likable in real life as well. So I saw a Chris Van Vliet podcast and I enjoyed that as well.
Yes, I'm right. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. So that's my pick. I'm going to go with Lyra Valkyria.
I would choose that if I was.
Yeah, because I remember because you said we didn't really care about it at the start of the year. I remember last year when she got called up, we were a bit when she was with like Casey too. We were a bit like...
That's Casey Catanzaro
and
it's not. Katana
Chance and Caden
Carter. Casey too.
When she got called up, I remember we were talking about her like, she's a bit like... I don't know, she's not really clicking. She faced Nia Jackson and she got to Queen of the Ring final. I was like,
She took a hell of a bump.
Yeah, she did. I was like, I don't really think she's the right choice, to be... Yeah. But she's definitely improved this year.
Oh, absolutely.
And so, moving on to your pick, who I think I know, but I'm going to let you say it anyway.
My choice is, he wasn't even on my radar at the start of the year. Nowhere close.
Okay, maybe not then.
My choice is Bandito.
Oh, okay.
Who did you think I was?
I think you had investment before the year. That's why I thought Kyle Fletcher maybe.
That's a good pick. Yeah. I was a bit iffy, but then...
But he had good matches with Ospreay before the turn of the year.
The Ospreay feud definitely helped him.
Yeah.
But Bandito, I had
not much. Incredible wrestler, isn't he, really?
He is so good.
Yeah.
He might get my second best match of the year with Takeshita.
Very good, yeah.
And I know you haven't watched it.
No.
It's so good. It gives me the feeling. Feeling you get when you're watching a match and you just know it's just absolutely incredible.
What, the tingle in the loins?
The tingle in the loins. It's so good.
Yeah.
But it's just like I was so thinking about him and Brody,
It just they didn't really seem like a team,
yeah. Brody, this is rubbish.
Yeah.
And then just have banger matches all the time.
Yeah.
And then I started watching Ring of Honor properly. I started buying the pay-per-views and stuff. And he's just fantastic.
Yeah. What I like about Bandito is he has he's a one of a kind, a different look.
Yeah.
To a regular
is he a
lucha on?
Yeah, he's a lucha.
Yeah, he's a lucha, but he's got a different look. In a way,
most wanted. He's a cowboy.
He's like a cowboy lucha, yeah. And I like wrestlers that are one of a kind in that sense, And I also think that those are the ones that usually do quite well because they're sort of the best in their field. I don't know if there are any other cowboy luchas, but they're not as good as Bandito, I'm sure.
No. And then he had the match with Ricochet on Dynamite this week. That was really good. And then whoever wins the 4-way faces Bandito in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, Bandito has the Dynamite Diamond Ring.
Honestly, as long as it's not Joe, it's going to be a banger match.
Yeah,
I'm a bit worried that Joe is kind of losing it slowly.
Yeah.
But for me, Bandito is just someone who has opened my eyes almost to him.
Yeah, I like the pick. Yeah, I think it's a good pick. Bandito. I really liked Okada and Takeshita versus Brodito tag match. I know I was kind of falling asleep because I was so tired by that point because I've been up the whole day, but it was still really good. You could tell.
It was good on rewatching.
I really like. I don't know what he calls it. He does a flip over German suplex.
The 21 plex.
That's the one. Is that his finisher? Yeah, I really, really like that move as well. Yeah,
that momentum.
Yeah, it's really good.
He did this. He did a move to Ricochet. It was mental. I can't remember what it was. It was he set up for a Styles clash, and they did something else.
Yeah,
I was like, how do you get something else out of setting up a Styles clash? I I think in ring, if you're basing it solely on in ring, he is up there for one of the best wrestlers of the year.
That's fair.
Like, I know there's Ospreay, but he's been out for a while.
Yeah.
There's Rollins.
Yeah.
Don't get mad because I said Rollins.
He's definitely
not
up
you,
there.
the people watching.
If anyone gets mad, I'm happy to send them evidence.
Carl Fletcher also has been fantastic in ring.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, for me, my choice in this is Bandito.
That's also a really good choice for
incredible.
This. In a sense of like, when I first encountered Bandito, I thought he was like a young, new superstar. And he's not. No. It's just because of sort of only this year he's really boomed.
It has been the definition of a breakout year.
Yeah, literally. Because I was like, oh, this guy must be like really new to the scene. But he's not. I think... No. Was he on the original All In, or was he around at that? He's definitely around at that time.
Event. He tagged with Ray.
Yeah, that's right. But I didn't know that. Yeah,
he was also this is his second run of Ring of Honor World Champion.
Yeah. Okay.
He had it when there was kind of like a lull period for Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Where like I don't know whether the company got bought out or it got sold or it went kind of to shit.
Yeah.
But him and Jonathan Gresham were Ring of Honor World Champion at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And the kickoff to AEW's kind of taking over of it was the unification match between them both.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's just... I think like I want to now try and go back and find old Bandito stuff to see if he's good. Yeah. Like, because he's younger there. He'll be like even better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like watching almost like if someone... She just seems mental to me.
Yeah.
If someone is being introduced now to CM Punk, think he's good.
Yeah,
We'll go back and watch all this other stuff.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So too.
Just before we finish this, I wanted to add on to my Lyra Valkyria point,
okay.
Which is she faced Dakota Kai, I think, for the IC title.
Dakota Kai, yeah.
I didn't even want Lyra to win that match.
Oh really?
I wanted Dakota to win at the time. I remember.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah. Even that just shows more of the fact I wasn't on Lyra Valkyria at the start of the year.
Oh but fair, yeah. So yes, those are our picks. You can vote for them on my channel, the Wrestling Retrospective, or the Steel City Slamboree podcast channel on the community page.
Yeah. So, I mean, one of the hardest choices.
I would argue say because normally a wrestler wins.
Yeah.
But now there's two.
You've got to pick between Lyra Valkyria and Bandito. It's a very hard choice.
It's a very hard choice. To be fair.
Good
Both
luck with that one.
Absolutely fantastic years. So yes, enjoy trying to choose between those two. So going into what is the final part of the final podcast of the year.
Yes.
It only makes sense to go for the Slamborees. The end of year awards, the trophies.
The last time is now awards.
Maybe I'll put some kind of silly graphic up. Which
is the last of the big 25.
Yes. So I think we're going to do 5. Which is matches, pay-per-views, underrated, breakout star, wrestler.
Happy days.
Did I say that before we came on?
I'm pretty sure that's what you said. Those 5. I don't know if it was the same order, but it doesn't really matter. We will get to the 5.
So to start us off, then of course,
matches of the year.
Matches of the year, or your overall match of the year, which I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
I think you do.
But yeah.
So I'm not making any bones about it. I do have a WWE bias. It's as simple as that. Maybe as I'm an AEW fan for longer,
venture more into
it will go away. So my match of the year is John Cena vs AJ Styles.
Makes perfect sense.
I really liked the story behind it. I really liked the tributes, and the match itself was very good. And the fans can think for all their lives that they made it happen. They didn't, obviously. But also just the crowd for that match was great because they all had the biggest yellow shirt crowd I've ever seen. Like everyone just had the John Cena shirt. They had the Firefly moment, which was great.
Yeah.
If I could have a few honorable mentions, I've already mentioned that I really enjoyed Will Ospreay and Swerve versus the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
From AEW. I would like to shout out, and this is a bit of a bold shout out. I'd like to shout out the fatal 4-way between MJF, Swerve Strickland, Hangman, and Page and Samoa Joe. Even though it hasn't happened yet, it's a bold thing. Has anyone ever called out for match of the year before a match has happened? I could be sounding like an utter moron, but I feel like it has to be. It has to be.
He's gonna bomb.
Samoa Joe,
MJF
is slipping
break
off.
his neck.
But Samoa Joe can't mess up these 3 guys. Surely.
Yeah, that's fair.
Plus, I really like Swerve. Really like Hangman, really like MJF. So I think everyone really likes those guys. They're hard to hate.
I mean, look at the Fatal 4 from Worlds End last year.
Yeah.
Moxley, Orange, JY, and Hangman.
Yeah.
And then look at it now. It's like...
It stepped up a level.
Oh,
those guys are great. I love Orange.
These guys are better.
Jay White hasn't really had the run we'd expect from AEW. He's been injured a lot.
I assume you haven't seen much of Jay White, to be fair.
No, I haven't, but I do like his character from what I've seen.
Okay, that's fair.
I really liked the Bang Bang Gang's entrance theme. I've made that very clear. And the spinning shot of them round, I think that's genius. But
just the thought of juice from him. He's a nutter.
There we go. If we went off a tangent, we said we would.
Yes,
but yeah. So those are mentions. What else? Oh,
any other WWE matches you?
Really the TLC 6 team ladder match.
Yeah,
was great.
It's such a mouthful when you
it is, isn't it? I mean, God forbid I have to list out the 6 teams and be here all night. So yeah, I think those are kind of the ones I would go for. Those sort of like 3, but then a 4th one tonight, hopefully.
Yeah.
On to you.
Yeah. So my match of the year is Toni Storm versus Mariah May from Evolution.
Yeah. And
as much as like maybe my list will change and stuff for my channel stuff.
Yeah.
Under a week now, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. That position of Mariah May and Toni Storm has not moved all year.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it when I first saw it.
Yeah.
I love it when I rewatch it. And yeah, as I said earlier, it's the feeling of when you're watching just an absolutely fantastic match.
Yeah.
You can't take you just can't take your eyes off it.
It's a car wreck match. It's not very long.
It's like,
but it's brutal.
It is absolutely awful. Honourable mentions, I guess. That's what you could call them. Bandito and Takeshita, as I talked about during the Aftermath segment, is just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
To go away, I agree with your picks, so I'm not going to talk about yours because you've already.
We repeat a lot during this. We're creatures of habit, so try not to.
Yeah. Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky from Evolution.
Yeah, great.
I know people love the cash in, and it seems it's one of the best cash ins of all time.
Hate.
I hated that part.
That's the part we hate of that.
They ruined a good match.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Leon Evans versus Javon Evans from Bound for Glory. I know you don't watch TNA. I know a lot of people don't watch TNA.
I think I might have seen it though. Did you show me it or not? I can't remember.
I think I did.
I definitely saw the ending.
Yeah. So again, this case of the ending, you could say ruined it, but the match itself, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Kyle Fletcher versus Hammond Page from All Out was fantastic.
Yeah. That might have been the longest match of the year. Apart from I don't know if there was an hour Iron Man match at some point, but that match was 38 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, it was mental. It was so good.
So good.
At the same time, if we're going to start calling matches from ahead of time,
yeah,
Okada versus Takeshita is going to be so good.
That is fair.
I have been waiting all year for this match to go down.
He really has. They have that is no understatement.
To 4 days before the end of the year.
He wanted this at last year's Worlds End.
I did.
So he genuinely has been waiting a year for this.
When I did my Continental Classic, I'd like to see. For last year's Continental Classic, my final was Takeshita versus Okada.
So this he's been waiting for it. He's definitely getting it. He thought it was going to be the final.
I did, but I'm okay with it being the semi-final because now it adds all kind. Now we can get Takeshita versus Fletcher, which could be just as good.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for World's End.
Yeah, it should be good, really good. Yeah.
That was some of mine. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff I've missed that I want to probably mention, but yeah.
Yeah. To just be a WWE stan, I did enjoy Roman versus Seth versus Punk storyline perspective.
I preferred Io versus Rhea versus Bianca.
And that's fair. I also really liked from that weekend Javon, Trick, and Oba. The triple threats, WrestleMania weekend triple threats were just really good.
Those three at their best.
Yeah. So, I think those are sort of the main.
Yeah, those are like the normal few that people are saying.
Yeah.
I know that people had put in like Cody and Cena from SummerSlam, which I fully understand. It just didn't quite make my list.
Yeah, that one's up there because it's like, it's Superman versus Superman, isn't it?
It's the match they should have had at WrestleMania. But they didn't because they had a bad match.
On purpose. This was all a storyline thing. If you watch John Cena's one of the bloody interviews. Yeah, which I know you have to skip through a lot of bullshit. But he explains the story from WrestleMania to SummerSlam and how it was all planned out.
Yes.
This retirement tour was planned out really within an inch of its life. And people think stuff was made off just off the bat.
Yeah.
Just off the call. No.
In Gorilla.
It really wasn't.
It really wasn't. They planned it out very well and it is what it was.
Yeah.
But we talked about it in the last episode. If you want to get our takes on the retirement tour, we talked about it in that last episode.
Yeah.
Your pay-per-view of the year.
Pay-per-view of the year.
Oh, sorry. PLE of the year.
Yeah. What do AEW call them?
Pay-per-views.
Okay, so it's pay-per-view / PLE.
PLE, yeah.
You know, it's tough. It's really tough.
Okay. I mean, I would bring up one with both.
Maybe, yeah, let's do one of both. One WWE, one AEW.
Yeah.
The WWE one seems obvious because everyone says Elimination Chamber, and I only have a slightly worse view of that than everyone else because I didn't see it live.
Yeah, true.
I watched it back after because I was. It was my best mate's 18th birthday, which I think is a fair excuse. I'm gonna say SummerSlam for WWE.
Okay.
I think Becky and Lyra, I'm going to mention that again, was good. Cody vs. Cena was great.
I'm sure this one was the last time we heard from
6-man TLC was great.
Yep.
Punk and Gunther was great.
Yep.
The Rouge of the Century was great.
Yep.
You've got the moment of Brock returning.
What?
There are obviously weak points on the show. I thought Jane and Tiffany was great.
Yep.
Even though it was fast. So there's plenty to like on that show. And I think I'm going to go with quantity of good stuff over quality, which Elimination Chamber slightly pips.
Okay.
So let's go with that. And then AEW, I think All In.
Yes, yeah. I completely agree with All In.
Yeah.
Well, my WWE pay-per-view of the year is Elimination Chamber.
So there you go. There you go.
Yeah, for me, it's been Elimination Chamber from the beginning.
That's fair.
And again, it's kind of, sometimes I would accuse myself almost of recency bias.
Yeah.
Not this year. I've picked stuff very early in and just kept with it.
Yeah.
Well, Elimination Chamber was absolutely fantastic. I don't really just go into what happened. We've already talked about it in the first half of this. Yeah. So yeah, we'll gladly move on.
Yes.
Most underrated of the year.
Most underrated of the year.
Well, I don't know. You can kind of. So I do it differently. I do underrated and underutilized. If you want to put them, maybe combine them into one, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know, someone who you kind of wanted more from.
Or, wanted more. That's underutilized, didn't it? Wanted more from.
Yeah.
Underrated is I see them as higher than everyone else sees them.
I think so.
See, this became a lot more difficult.
I don't have a dictionary to mind.
This became a lot more difficult because before yesterday, Carmelo would have just been my pick.
Well, you can still be.
But I don't think he is underrated anymore because I think a lot of people really like him.
No, that's true.
Him winning the title was really sort of went down really well, which I was happy with because my investment is obviously huge for Carmelo more than anyone.
Yeah, true.
I would say.
Yeah.
Who has been underrated? Rey Fenix is a pick for underrated in a sense of like in ring he's incredible.
And a WrestleMania match that no one talks about. Yeah,
true. I'm going to stay with that sort of line of thinking and say that, Penta sort of maybe should have had a title by now.
Yeah.
I think he was very over.
He had more than enough chance to win.
He did, yeah. This is really difficult. Do you have someone lined up so I can have some time to think? Or oh, actually, I've got it.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay, go on.
Solo Sikoa.
Okay, not who I thought you were going to go for.
So obviously had a US title run, which you could say isn't underrated, but I don't.
I mean, it kind of counted as
don't think it was
Hastings.
booked that well. But I think his character work and his mic work's really good.
Yep.
I think he's really funny. And I think humor is needed in WWE for sure. We had Joe Hendry.
Humor is needed in wrestling.
We had Joe Hendry in Miz's segment last night, which I thought was a great amount of silliness.
Yep.
And Solo had a really, really good match with Gunther recently as well.
And his match, the match at Night of Champions with Jacob Fatu was really good. I know that they didn't have a great steel cage match.
Yeah.
But the one at Night of Champions was very good and probably his best match
I agree.
he's had.
And now in retrospect, I think it sucks that he missed WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Absolutely sucks. So Solo Sikoa is my answer for underrated.
Fair enough. And it's funny that you mentioned missing WrestleMania.
Okay.
Because my pick is Bayley.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. She definitely is underrated, yeah.
Out of WrestleMania.
Yeah, definitely.
For no reason
she got attacked, I guess, but...
But again, it's like, she got attacked. Well, why?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Becky could have returned at any point. They could have done Raw after WrestleMania, Becky, boom.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Yeah.
And we could have still had the feud between her and Lyra. It could have gone down exactly how it went.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it didn't. We had to take Bayley off Mania. We saw the interview with Chris Van Vliet where she's kind of like, well, I can't really talk about it, but you can see that she's like crying behind her eyes.
Yeah.
So for me, underrated, underutilized, and she fits into both.
Yeah.
Is Bayley.
Oh, she's so underrated, yeah.
To say that she is a pioneer.
Yeah, pioneer.
Within WWE, within women's wrestling in general.
Yeah.
Like,
and
it doesn't, the view of her as the fourth woman.
Oh.
No, like, she does everything she can to get away from that. And yet she just gets shoved back down again. It's ridiculous.
Because obviously an accomplishment she is, but I've always been a Bayley guy in the Four Horsewomen.
Yeah.
She was always my pick out of them.
Yeah.
I
admittedly, I was more towards Becky. But
that's fair. In ring, it's very hard to rank them, really. I think Mercedes now has surpassed them.
Yes, absolutely.
I would maybe put Bayley second for in ring.
And
you might disagree, and that's fine. I think it's really hard to rank those guys because they've all. Who cares? Because they're all special in their own way.
Wow.
But yeah, no, Bayley's definitely underrated because I don't think the company. I feel like the company forget like how much she's won, how much she's done, how good she is, how much of a pioneer she is. Oh yeah, first ballot.
Yeah,
first ballot.
She could lead the company into the future if she really wanted to.
She does all the backstage stuff as well. Yeah. She sits around and watches everyone's matches. She gives tips to the younger performers.
I'm going to say this right, and it might be seen as controversial, even.
Okay.
But I think, as far as in the locker room, if for the women, she's QB1.
She is QB1, yeah. She's the locker room leader for the women.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
It's criminal. This year has been criminal usage of
her. The only bright spark has just happened recently is that she was the woman they chose to face the NXT
and it was
representative. And it was a banger. And it was the right choice. I think Bayley definitely deserves that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like Bayley. I agree with the pick, yeah.
So we move on now to Breakout Star.
Breakout Star.
There's a lot of candidates for this.
Yeah.
I want to go for one in WWE, one in AEW.
Yep.
But there's someone I really want to bring up for WWE.
Yes.
And someone I really want to bring up for AEW. So I'll let you go first.
Okay.
Unless you can't think of anybody.
Breakout Star for AEW, I think, is simple in a way. It's Kyle Fletcher.
It's Kyle Fletcher.
Obviously, in-ring speaks for itself. I think he's marketable as well.
Yeah. He does the whole wearing suits thing. It's like watching Cody Rhodes do it.
He wears pink and he pulls it off. Ever since he shaved his head, he just became a lot sort of like well, obviously, he became more serious in character, but also just like you start to take him more seriously.
Yeah.
And yeah, his matches have like all been really good. Gutted he lost his title to Mark Briscoe, but that's another. I just don't like Mark Briscoe.
But then again, I think I said it on here as well. If it's a loss that means he gets higher, I'm okay.
It's not the worst thing, And Mark Briscoe isn't low on. It's not like he lost down.
Yeah.
Mark Briscoe is high on their card anyway.
Yes.
WWE.
Please don't steal my pick for WWE.
Do you want to go first so I don't steal your pick?
It's Sol Rucker. Okay, right. Yeah. There's an argument to make here.
That she didn't break out this year.
No.
Oh.
The argument is that it's actually Stephanie McCurr.
Okay.
But I wanted to choose someone who wasn't also going to be in the conversation for Wrestler of the Year.
Yeah.
Now, for me, Sol Rucker is brilliant.
Yeah.
And one day she's going to be seen as one of the best women's wrestlers in the world.
Yeah.
Unless she snaps her leg or her arm and she can't wrestle anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you know how people, I personally haven't seen it, but there's a lot of interviews where people tell Will Ospreay to just chill out a bit.
Yeah.
So he has to edit how he wrestles, but he's still seen as one of the best anyway.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a similar thing for Sol.
Yeah.
But she is absolutely spectacular.
I'm very happy with the pick, yeah.
But obviously, if you're going to go accomplishments and match quality and stuff, Stephanie Kerr started the year with 0 championships.
Yes.
And is now a 3-time champion.
It's very good, isn't it?
So I know that it's kind of this thing where it's like, if you think about what Breakout Star is all about, it's Sol.
Yeah.
Because Stephanie goes one higher into Wrestler of the Year.
Yeah.
Plus, Stephanie Vicker is accomplished elsewhere.
Yep.
Whereas Sol is solely NXT based.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Is there anyone that you want to mention as well?
Yeah, I'm going to go to NXT as well. And this guy hasn't won. I don't think he's won anything in NXT. But I would argue, in terms of breaking out, in terms of making a name for yourself and being very well known to the audience, that by this point, I think Javon Evans definitely deserves a shout out.
Yes, absolutely.
Javon Evans debuted, I think it was middle of 2024. I think his first match was against Ilya Dragunov. His NXT title, I think.
Oh my god.
Oh, maybe not for the NXT title, but it was definitely against NXT champion Ilya Dragunov.
Okay.
And, we all know the crazy stuff this guy does is absolutely ridiculous. It's like he's got longer tendons in his knees because he just springs. Like kangaroos, they have longer tendons. It's kind of that kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I mean he got a place in the last time it's our tournament.
Yep.
If that doesn't say enough, and John picked him for the Iron Survivor, which he won.
Yep.
John picked him. Last time it's our tournament, he probably picked him for that, and he probably picked him for Saturday Night's Main Event as well.
Yeah.
So to have that much of an investment from John Cena is a massive thing. But yeah, I like Javon Evans. He's another one of these people who I think would only work as a babyface. I don't think he'd be a very good heel.
Well, the thing is with high flyers is they have to be babyfaces.
Yeah.
Ricochet has done a phenomenal job of being a high flyer and going heel.
Yeah.
But then look at guys like Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
He can only be a babyface because of what he does.
Yeah, and that was never been so clear for all the bad stuff Jeff Hardy did was just ignored.
Yes, precisely.
So
another thing I want to shout out for Breakout Star, Megan Bain.
Yeah.
I know that people who watch Stardom will be all over and whatever.
Yeah.
She is fantastic.
For those of us that don't watch Stardom,
yeah,
she kind of came out of nowhere, really,
and has been ripping up. I know she's kind of caught in the tag team, land of the tag team over on Collision, but at some point she's going to break out of that, and she is
exactly
certified.
It's when you've got world champions locked in that you want. You have to kind of wait for that gap to open up again for her to move in, which I'm sure will be fine.
I mean, the match she had with Tony. Was it this year? The Dynasty? I think it was.
It
was fantastic. I really
enjoyed it. Was Dynasty. Yeah. I don't want to say this too much because it seems like a very Vince McMahon thing to do, but she has the look of a star.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be like they must look massive and be jacked, or otherwise they're not going to be stars. And,
wow.
Yeah, because I don't want to be like that, but it is true. Some people just have the look of a star. Yeah. So yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Which leads us onto Wrestler of the Year. Now, we've talked about this first part. It is really difficult.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I've done research into this now.
Yes.
And things have changed about where my mind was originally. So, where my mind was originally was there was 3 people up for it.
Yep.
Stephanie Vicker.
Yep.
Mercedes Moné.
Yep.
And Hangman Adam Page.
Yes.
That has been blown
to pieces because you just bring guys up and it changes it. And
I want to bring this up because I feel like I have more of an investment in this guy.
Okay.
Takeshita.
Yeah.
Has just had one of the best years you could have.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. You win 2 big... Well, he could... We're not saying he has won the Continental Classic.
He's won the G1 Climax.
Yeah.
Which was August.
Yeah.
He's now set up quite nicely to win the Continental Classic.
Yeah, I'd say he's the favourite to win the Continental Classic.
He's definitely my pick to win the Continental Classic.
Yeah.
And as well as that, he was international champion start of the year.
Yeah.
He was never openweight champion in New Japan.
Yeah.
And he is currently the IWGP World Champion.
And is on to get the other IWGP
He's
belt.
On to
possibly
in the literally 4 days into the new year.
Yeah.
He's in to win the global one, heavyweight championship.
I saw that on the card, yeah.
So yeah, he's just been absolutely phenomenal all year.
And yeah, what happens when you win all those titles and win tournaments is you win a lot.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what Wrestler of the Year is.
Yeah.
In a way.
If you want to talk for a minute, I want to see if I can find his win percentage.
Yeah, that's fine. So also we talked a lot about, for Wrestlers of the Year, trying to figure out who would be in that conversation. We talked a lot about what means more for Wrestlers of the Year. Is it accomplishments? Is holding a belt for the entire year? Or having multiple reigns with different belts? Which one is worth more? So it's very difficult. I brought up do moments matter more than wins? Because obviously I brought up the fact that CM Punk had been a part of a ton of big moments. The Ruse of the Century, he beat Gunther for the world title. He was in the WrestleMania main event, the better of the two by far. He won the world title. All these things. So we've had a lot of time to think about it.
Yeah.
I would definitely agree with Takeshita for Wrestler of the Year, just because especially if he wins the Continental Classic tonight, Takeshita wins Wrestler of the Year for me. I think that solidifies it. If I was to look at a WWE pick, I think it's tough. What's his win percentage? He's just found it. Sorry, we'll come back to that.
So from what I can tell,
yes,
he has 21 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw, which puts him at 88%.
It's a very high win percentage. Only a couple of people will have a higher win percentage than that.
Yeah.
Maybe Cody has a higher one than that because he lost to John. Maybe that was it. But yeah, that's ridiculous.
No.
WWE Wrestler of the Year. If Seth Rollins wasn't fake injured for some time and then injured for some more time, it'd definitely be him because he had such a pivotal role in so many things this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think actually, WWE I think probably is Stephanie Vaquer though.
I'd say so.
If you win Women's North American, then the NXT title, like the same time, and then you
win the world.
You win a battle royal, win the world title, have banger matches all the way through,
yep.
which Takeshita has as well. He hasn't won 88%, but just been crap ones. They've been great as well.
Yeah, true.
Then I think if I was to pick one for each, Takeshita and Vaquer, I'd probably be up.
I completely agree. I think, again, as you said about keeping championships, if you're keeping a championship all year and then adding a championship to that, Kazuchika Okada is definitely up there.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He had the Continental Classic all year.
Yeah.
And then he added the International Championship at All In.
Yeah, and that became the Unified Championship.
But only for Takeshita. Only for Okada, sorry.
Only for Okada, yeah. Because now he's the
I think they've realised that the Unified Championship was a mistake.
Yeah, because it's just very confusing.
So, how I'd like that to work out is that Takeshita takes the Continental Classic tonight.
Yeah.
Take Continental Championship, tonight.
Yeah.
And then Fletcher takes the International Championship.
Okay.
On a future date.
Yeah.
Because he can use, and this is where it really gets into it, he can use the fact and go, I beat you in not only one Continental Classic, I've beaten you in two.
Yeah.
Because he beat him in last year's and he beat him in this year's.
Yeah, so he's got chips there.
So he's like,
with.
I think I can take that title from you. And then
Yeah.
Okada can be all worked up about that.
Bitch.
And then Don Callis being the absolute manipulator that he is, goes, well, you know, guys, you just have a match.
Yeah.
Because he loves pitting his own guys against each other.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I think he just cares about the title staying in the family, no?
Family, yeah.
So
I saw a graph, it made me laugh. But you know when Randy Orton and John Cena faced the whole Raw roster once?
Yeah, very
famous. I've seen a graphic where it says on it, John Moxley versus the Don Callis family, which will be as a full Worlds End.
Yeah.
They down 1-3.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I feel like also the with the Continental Classic it could really go either way.
Yeah.
Well, either which way. Because one of the matches we've never seen as a singles match, Okada versus Moxley.
True.
Which is mental.
And wouldn't that be a surprise if we got that?
I'd be very disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. Fair. I'd enjoy the match, and I'm a Moxley guy through and through.
Yeah.
But my utmost investments are in Kyle Fletcher and Kensuke Takeshita.
Which is completely fair, because they both had great years, as we've spoken about. You're looking at Breakout Star of the Year and Rest of the Year there. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that ties it up very nicely.
Yeah. If there's anything else you want to talk about as far as end of year goes?
Rate the year on a scale of 1 to 10.
7.
Annoying, that's what I was going to say as well. 7 feels like it feels like the boring score to give, doesn't it? 7.
It's just good, but not overly good.
Yeah,
but it's not like I know people will be out there going 2.
Yeah, just to help the scale. Then, where would you put 2010?
Oh my god, like a 3.
And where would you put 2024?
9.
Yeah, okay. So that helps you get a sort of a form of the sort of scale and place.
Oh yeah, things. 2023, 2024 was just immaculate.
Really good, yeah.
And like the thing is, everything from 2023 and 2024 is on Netflix. All the Raws, all SmackDowns, all the NXTs, all the pay-per-views, they're all there for people to access.
So good. We used to make memes and get annoyed when Judgment Day interrupted everyone. We didn't know how good we had it.
Oh yeah. CM Punk at WrestleMania 40 looking back at the Judgment Day thing is such a meme now. I love it.
Yeah.
I have the Jungle Boy one saved on my phone.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But yeah, no, I think it's been a really good year.
Yeah.
I know people are going to be up in arms about it, but there has been much worse years.
Yeah, the internet's got a lot worse this year.
It really has.
A lot worse. I don't think they were ever this bad. Yeah. So we'll just have to see what next year holds. We'll have to see. I should imagine next year will be about as good as this year, because I don't think there's enough long-term storytelling to make it as good as 23 or 24. Yeah. I think it'll be as good as this year, but even more complaining. So I think we'll be in for a really difficult year.
I think this is, and I also think next year is going to start the transitional period.
Yeah,
the aging roster will start fading away. You know, if we're losing Lesnar, Styles, Jericho, maybe even Truth.
Yeah, so that good old reliance on nostalgia goes away.
Yep, and then people are going to moan, "Oh, who's this new guy?"
So maybe we'll dip a bit if you need to. But
one thing I do on NXT, and I mean this solely as a joke.
Yeah.
Every time I see someone from Evolve show up on NXT, I say the same phrase. But who's this goon?
yeah.
Because that's like, I know people are going to react to NXT people coming up to the main roster and be genuine. So whenever I see someone I don't recognise on NXT, who's this? Who's this then?
Who's this bloody indie guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think Kendall Gray's the only one I've got behind from Evolve.
They're giving you a reason to, in fairness.
I mean, yeah, she has had the rocket strapped to her.
Yeah,
Round 3 draft pick, Kendall Gray.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I think
I think it's been a decent year. I think people are just bitching too much.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel for no one more than Jey Uso. I really do. I genuinely do, because like the amount he gets more online hate than Charlotte Flair probably gets now. And Charlotte Flair had the record of any athlete ever.
True, yeah.
Or something like that. I've read something like that. So I think, I feel for him. But
hopefully, now the Usos are back together, people will start realising just how great Jey Uso is.
Yeah, especially at tag wrestling. So good. So I think that rounds us off.
That's about it. So do put in the comments below your wrestlers of the year, match of the year,
Breakout Stars.
Is there anything you want to plug?
Christmas dinner.
You want people to go eat Christmas dinner now?
No, I'm just going to plug the roast dinner as an idea, as a concept.
Okay.
Because it's a very British thing, isn't it?
True.
But I've thoroughly enjoyed my Christmas dinner roast, which is just a roast dinner, really. Yeah. Except you use turkey instead of chicken.
Or whatever. Essentially.
Yeah.
So go and eat Christmas dinner.
And I know you have plenty of stuff to plug with. You have the...
Oh my God, I have so many things.
Wrestling Retrospective YouTube
channel. So the Wrestling Retrospective YouTube channel is my main channel. It's linked probably in the description somewhere, and it's linked somewhere on the channel as well. Go check that out. Lots of stuff coming in the new year. With coverage of the Rumble, my personal end of year stuff, and a load of other stuff coming up. Matches for AJ Styles I want to see before he disappears in 2026.
That's great. Yeah, great video. If you're watching this on the Wrestling Respective channel, go follow the Steel City Slamboree channel.
Yeah, go and follow the podcast channel. I'm hoping to finally start doing clips on that, but it's a harder process when you're just one man.
Yeah,
I'm just one Leo.
He's just one guy.
You know, so I'm going to try, but I'm not making any promises to anybody.
And that's completely fair.
In the new year, I am starting editing for Bobby's Breakdowns as well.
Really?
I'm getting paid to do that. So.
Oh, very nice.
I also have the main event database. There's a YouTube channel which goes through championship histories, and there's a website that goes through pay-per-view histories. So far on the site, there is only 2025, 2024, and 2023. But some changes are coming to it that makes it easier for me to write, which hopefully will mean years will get done quicker.
Yeah, you see, there's a full knowledge database in that.
I really am.
I've only got as much knowledge as I've got because I remember stuff I'm hyper interested in.
Yeah,
it's almost like I'm autistic.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but no life, no wife, got nothing better to do. So
me neither.
So yes, but anyway, next year is going to see a bit of a change to the podcast.
Yeah.
Because you go travelling, so it means it's going to be a solo podcast sometimes.
Solo, yeah. Or I come in through Skype.
Yeah.
I Skype into the podcast.
But yes, we're also on Spotify. You can find us there if you don't want to watch the clips or the pictures on YouTube go by. We're on Spotify. You want to follow us on that?
Yeah. So
we're all over the place.
Yeah, if you're in your car.
At least I am.
And you need a podcast listener in your car, Spotify.
Or if you want to listen to your own voice while you sleep.
Very narcissistic I am. Very narcissistic, indeed.
So yes, thank you everyone for listening.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah, hope obviously next year will be like a year where we're fully. Obviously, this is still very new. We're not even at 10 episodes yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully it'll be semi-regular, depending on work schedules and stuff.
It'll be a busy year, but we'll get it done.
Yes. So yeah, thank you very much for listening. I will see you guys in the next one.
Peace.